Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets Podcast for June 29th, 2024. I'm JC, been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. Every other week I publish a new idea on YouTube regarding new stocks or ETFs that I research. I usually do this on every other Saturday. Just sharing this because I always like researching new investment ideas, and I'm always researching. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my thoughts and opinions on some stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend-paying securities. I want to share investment ideas to you so that you and I can maybe make a buck. I'm not doing this for any money from anyone. I don't care about that. The opinions here are my own. They're just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in these podcasts, including the one today. With that, do your own due diligence before investing in anything. Stocks are a tricky thing, and everyone has their own risk tolerance. So do your own due diligence, research it thoroughly before you throw any money at anything. With that, let's go make some money. The stock I'd like to talk to you about today is NextEra Energy Partners. Not NEE, that's NextEra Energy, but this is NextEra Energy Partners. They're a limited partnership. They acquire, own, manage contracted clean energy projects in the United States, a lot of them in Florida. It's a portfolio of contracted renewable generation assets consisting of wind, solar, and battery storage projects. They're doing a lot of work in Florida because there's a lot of data centers going on in Florida. Big energy consumers. Company owns contracted natural gas pipeline assets. NextEra Energy Partners was incorporated in 2014 and based in Juno Beach, Florida. Next slide we've got, just like the last one, is from the NextEra Energy stock presentation that they had just earlier this year. And here's some financial expectations that they pointed out. Looks like, their net earnings are going to go, they're coming down a little bit, but the growth will be 6 to 8% from the 2024 EPS range up through 2026, which is pretty dang good. And essentially they're expecting to grow the dividend per share 10% through 2026, and that's based on free cash flow, and we'll see that a little bit later. As you can see, the renewable energy, the amount of megawatts that they're looking at essentially is, right now it's between about 12,000. It's going to be 14,600 by the end of this year. So in a year and a half, they've gone up probably at least 10%. But it looks like from 23 to 26, look at that, 32.7 to 41.8. That's 3 times as much. I'm telling you, this company is growing, and they've got a whole bunch of projects in the mix: solar, battery, wind, and they're gonna. And once those get in, and they get them running. Giddy up. They're going to sell that energy directly to the utilities, and that's revenue right off the bat. This is from Yahoo Finance, and I like to look at that a little bit there too in terms of, looks like the net earnings trend, APS trends, are going up for this year and next year. And sales growth, as you can see, it was 20% for this year, curtailing down to 7 next year. But still, you've got that free cash flow coming in and the increase in dividends. I really, really like that. This next slide is from Yahoo Finance. Basically, it's more of the basics of the company. Forward dividend and yield, I like that a whole lot. $3.49 per share for the year, about a 12% divvy. Looks like the average target is about $32 per share too, which is nice as well. This is one that I've got a good position in, and I'm planning to hold it at least through 2026. This again is from Yahoo Finance. This is a chart. This is actually a 5-year chart of the NextEra energy there. NEP is the symbol. Admittedly, it's a horrible chart. It's a bad chart. You can see it's channeling downward. Looks like it possibly could break out. Really hasn't, though. It's gone down since I bought it a couple percent. But it looks like it's getting close to oversold. It may break out towards the top. I don't know. But it may not be very soon. You may want to hold off and just watch this thing. What I'd like to remind everyone is that 10% dividend increases. In the 5-year chart for this 5 years, the dividend went from 50 cents a quarter to 90 cents a quarter. And it looks like at least 6% growth on the revenue lines till at least 2026. And it looks like 10% for the divvies. That's really what I like about this company. Making money, increasing capacity, which means growth in an industry, energy, especially data centers, where it's growing like gangbusters. I think these guys are going to be printing money for the next few years. With that, NextEra Energy Partners, NEP, big divvy, good growth. In an industry that's growing, may be a good stock to take a look at. Thank you for listening. I hope you got a little something out of this. I'm just here to try to give ideas. Do your own due diligence. With that, I'd like to leave you with the intro and outro song, which is a song that I wrote, and we performed it in a band I played in, Just One Goat, many years ago. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you for listening, and happy investing. Bye now.
But I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. There were a few before you, but I really didn't care. I thought I had that feeling, now I know it wasn't there. It really is a crime, I've wasted all this time.